God?
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Joe Biden secured the White House with a record 81 million votes. But the honeymoon period for US presidents tends to be short-lived. So the first 100 days has seen a blizzard of new policy announcements, many of them involving eye-watering levels of spending. He's already signed into law the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan, aimed at speeding up the country's economic recovery from the coronavirus pandemic. The American Jobs Plan will be even more expensive, costing a cool $2.3 trillion. That will be primarily focused on repairing the country's crumbling infrastructure. But billions will also be spent on social issues, such as care for the elderly.
It's a once-in-a-generation investment in America, unlike anything we've seen or done since we built the interstate highway system and the space race decades ago. In fact, it's the largest American jobs investment since World War II.
It has a weightiness to it, and it's been ambitious, it's been far-reaching. It does allow the Biden administration to then ratchet back, readjust, say in 120 days out, or some period of time in the summer, where they can say to the progressives, look, we tried to go for the whole loaf, we can't get there, we've got to try to find common ground.
He can get budget proposals through a divided Senate with a casting vote of the vice president. But other legislation needs a two-thirds majority, meaning Biden's first 100 days have had their frustrations, not least his attempt to reform America's gun laws.
They've offered plenty of thoughts and prayers, members of Congress, but they've passed not a single new federal law to reduce gun violence. Enough prayers. Time for some action.
Equally difficult to get through will be his immigration bill that gives a path to citizenship for the estimated 11 million people living in the US illegally. And his perceived more liberal approach to immigration has encouraged tens of thousands of asylum seekers from South and Central America to head for the US, creating a crisis at the southern border.
Biden will, of course, have far more than just 100 days to ultimately make his mark. But time is of the essence. Next year's midterm elections could see the Republicans regain control of Congress, meaning it would be hard to get any significant new legislation through. So if Biden is to achieve his goals, he knows he may need to maintain this rapid early pace. John Brain, TRT World, Washington.